Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Weekend walk around time again. Starting to get daylight a little earlier. Sorry, I am getting a little hoarse kind of sounding for some strange odd reason. I am getting a little bit better. Believe it or not from the sounds of my voice though, huh? But yeah, it of course, spring is here. Spring is here, and spring is really bringing out, you know, the allergies and all that stuff. So I've really been fighting with that, and I do apologize. Like I said, I've been coughing a lot, and now like I said, I didn't realize that my voice was sounding worse, but I am actually feeling better. So, if you can believe it. But yes, here we are, and it is weekend walk around time again, and everybody's out here is doing pretty good. John Leathers is still out and about here, looking pretty good. My fan out here actually quit, so I got to get me a new fan, but just notice there's another spike coming up behind this one. So once these two are gone, I have another one coming up. So really kind of interesting. So yeah, everybody out here is growing really good. The growths on the Nelly are looking really good. Super excited to see spikeage on those. Love to see her again this year, so fingers crossed. And yes, I was turning that one around because I hadn't noticed, but we've got two spikes over here on the Rignellii. So yeah, we're going to see some more stuff going on out here. Yeah, really excited about that. I do love this one. It's a really beautiful yellow one. Everybody, he's looking good. The new growth on Francine Rose Glow is coming along looking nice. Yeah, everybody's looking really good. I do need to get that one into a bigger pot. It's really, the roots are really growing out of that one, and I need one of the tweener size now to put that one into to continue growing good. So, but yeah, there's everybody. Like I said, it's definitely springtime. You can see it's getting daylight earlier and earlier, staying daylight longer and longer, which is nice. Which I think we're due for time change pretty soon. I forget, in March sometime, isn't it? Like I think it's the second week maybe. Not real sure, but anyways, it's coming up, so spring is here. So hang tight, and we will go to the grow space and see everything going on back there. There's a lot happening, y'all, so stay tuned. Alrighty, we are back on this side of the jungle, and my voice is coming and going. I want to stop though and take the Vandas down and give them a drink, and then we can take a look at everybody behind there and see what's going on. Alright, we are back, and it just amazingly opens everything up. Of course, that's because it kind of blocks that Mars Hydro light, because the Vandas are all soaking up that light from that side of it like that, and it kind of keeps the light going straight down into the Cattleyas. So everybody through here is doing pretty good. Stupid, I call it stupid. What is that? Laelia Zip. This huge plant just will not bloom for me, and it's putting out two new buds. I've got sheath after sheath after sheath on it, but it just won't bloom. The buds on the No ID Purple Rata, there's going to be two from Patrick. That one definitely came up there and it stopped. which I figured it would get longer than that, but it didn't so far. That seems to be about all the higher it's going to go, I'd say. The ones you don't ever get to see too much of, the Tetrarthron, just growing, and never blooming. And excuse me, the Hoka Blossom doing good, but still it's not doing anything either. So no blooms on it as of yet. But that's everybody on this side of the jungle. So hang tight and we'll go across to the Phalaenopsis table. This channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. And they even sell orchids. Use my name code Hillbilly in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. So go check them out, y'all. Alrighty, here we are at the fowl table, and I am going to do, it is so hard for me to show you guys on camera the some of the deficiencies of these fowls are having. So I'm going to try to do a separate video. I want to take them to the table, the ones that are having issues, and see if I can't show you better over there with more light and such. So yeah, but I have changed up some stuff with these guys. I've started doing more calcium, magnesium soaks on them, and started I've changed up their pH so that hopefully, you know, they're absorbing the nutrients that they need. So yeah, we shall see. But this one here, this little these little yeah, if I could show you instead of me looking at them, these little ones are starting to die off, so that spike probably won't be here much longer, which is sad, but it is such a little cutie. This is the long spike on the Schilleriana. The 3 buds it had blasted, so yeah, I'm aggravated about that. But I brought her back over here because, as you see, that long spike was hard to deal with. She was over on the she was on the second shelf, but when the spike came out, and as you see, it got super long, so I had to move it. So yeah, everybody over here is growing and doing good. Like I said, I'm giving them a calcium magnesium soak at least once a week, and yeah, going to see how that changes things up with the fowls. And things over here are going to change. I have these two, they're just 2 little tables. I'm going to go to a whole rack shelf like I have over there. I'm going to go to a whole, I'm going to do a 4 shelf system right here as well. That way I can put some of my cattleyas on top that can be, you know, can go by this light. And then, you know, some of my lower lights, like my fowls, can go on the middle, you know, couple shelves. So things are going to change up with that here before long. So I figure, you know, if I'm going to have shelves here, it just as well be a whole shelf unit. That way, you know, I'm wasting space with just, you know, 2 little tables that just have 1 flat surface. So I figure a shelving unit would probably be beneficial. So I am going to get that changed up here before long. So things will be a little different right here. So hang tight and we'll go around back to Mars Hydro table. Here we are at the back of the grow table, and you can see them. The pink dendrobium's got 2, which is so hard to see on camera. The blooms are, they're pink, but they're not, it's really pale. And the camera does not pick it up. The camera makes them look really white looking. I think if I even move, yeah, it doesn't really do anything for them, sadly. And then, of course, over here, we've got, I'll tell you, Cyclone Sally over there. That fan is, it's really, I mean, it's a good thing. Trust me, it is a good thing that it is really blowing like it is. But it's so funny that I honestly did not think it was that dirty. I mean, it was blowing pretty good, and I was like, well, I just need to clean it a little bit, you know, tear it apart like I do my other fans and straighten it up. And yeah. Just that little bit of difference, and it just really took off. So there's my lark song. And like I said too, she's a very pale pink that the camera does not pick up very well. So yeah, shame, because it's a really pale pink. It's beautiful, beautiful. Then here is the you guys haven't seen her for a while, but she's been out. Just the one lone bloom on yeah, Fallen Green Batman. So hang tight, and we'll head on over to the Mars Hydro table. Alright, I'm trying to start you out over here because there's a surprise over here. The spike is gone on the Guadalumensis. Boy, that was a beautiful spike, you guys, and she smells so good. That's just an amazing plant to have, I'm telling you, you guys. Really, really. They're a big plant. They're tall, as you can see, like this is one. This is a different one. This is a red Guadalumensis type. They're tall, they get big leaves, but they're so worth it. The blooms are just so worth it, and they smell so good. This pretty girl is still here. The Patricia, what is this? It's a Laelia, Cattleya, blah blah blah. It's got Trick or Treat in it. I can always remember that one. Sorry, my brain's still not that great with this sinus infection going on. Fire Dance Patricia, that's what she is. But over here, the biggest surprise is, we'll just go ahead and get it out of the way. One of the buds is open on my Ethel's Paradise, and it looks completely different again. That is the bloom that she came with from when I bought her in Pittsburgh years ago. That is what she looked like. Now I think it'll change over days, which it didn't when I brought her home. It pretty well stayed that way. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. She's had some different looks about her. Don't understand. It's kind of odd, but that's the Chantilly Lace Twinkle. It has Chantilly Lace Twinkle as a parent. So sadly, the Pretty in Pink Amazing Andre is gone. I did, Bruno had got a hold of me. He's like, hey, would you want to share the Polina from that? And I'm like, sure. So I did. I pulled the Polina for him. Going to send it in the mail to him. So he's going to do some interesting stuff with that. I thought that was really interesting. I'm like, I've never done it before, so walk me through it. The new growth on the Gulf Green Hair Pig has gotten bigger and looking good. To me, it looks better. Looks like it's doing better in the bark than it was in the gravel. So let me stay zoomed in, because if I can find it. There it is. A bud on Nocturnum, Epidendrum Nocturnum, coming. Hopefully it will stay and not blast. Everybody looking really, really good. Yeah, the Lobata looks good there. Puppy Loves looks good. Puppy Love's got a nice new purple growth right there. Looking good. Everybody, the Jonesy, I'm not even gonna try it, is there looking good. Me and Justin was talking about the Leukocki. It's right there. They kind of are dormant for the longest time, like over the winter. It's not doing anything, but it'll perk up, and it'll take off and send out new growth. So waiting on that. Everybody up here is just growing. Everything's looking really good. I did move Fred over here because of his new growth. So I wanted him to be more under the light. Down here, all of the buds on that variegated leaf Togo Vivian. Look at all those buds. Look at all those buds. It branched out and that thing just really did phenomenal. I'm like it's kind of got me speechless right now. I can't believe it. I'm just in utter shock. It's really going to put on quite a show this year. Sabrina is about over her 2 blooms. So guess we'll have to wait and see her again coming soon. Dun dun dun. The bud is getting bigger on Sweet Memory. Come on, baby. Come on. Mama is anxious to see you. Sweet Memory Leodoro. Yes. There's 2 on there, but I will be happy to see 1. I really will. The spike on the Zygo Dove of Peace, that thing shot up so fast. I mean, like, it was just down there. It was just like right there starting to come out, and then just look, boom. I was like, what, did you take some extra fast juice or something? See if I can get it to focus on it. Always wants to go behind stuff, and yeah, I mean, look, but she's gonna have a few buds this time. Yeah, really cool. I was like, man, it really just shot up. Really cool. Really cool. But yeah, that's like a branch down there. So this is a bud. This is a bud. And then there's buds up here. There's a bud there. And there's 2 on the end. So yeah, should be really interesting. I switched some things up when I watered this week. I moved this little catasetum down here because it was really growing good, and I wanted to make sure it had some good light that was under. It's right there beside the Catasandras, which are doing fantastic. Both of the Catasandra growths right there are doing really good. I moved Hieroglyphica over here, which if I put the shelf in over there, all the phals are going over there. So the phals that are over here, even the Sabrina and all them, they're all going over there. Every phal. These phals, if it's a Phalaenopsis, it's going to go on that table over there. Yeah, so that's going to be like the phal section. And in case you saw the one that I cut, the Wine Delight, I just laid it there just so that it has good light, good airflow. To keep it dry, and wait and see what's going to happen with it. So far, nothing. Its end is drying up. It's not squishy, it's drying. So I told you I figured it would go up to that next node, and that looks like what it's going to do. So just keeping an eye on it and letting it dry, and making sure it's got good light and air circulation. So alright, down here I moved some things around, and some of the plants that I just got from Yoshi went right here. This is where the Hawaiian Charisma Hawaii went, and the Karaguchi went right here, right beside of the Miltonia Sunset, which is separating its buds now. Looking good. Gonna see that pretty soon. Maxima is still, it's not, it's going over, you can tell. It's got some, drying of the leaves looking, or edges going on. It's not going to be around too much longer, but honestly, I'm kind of surprised it's still here anyway, to be honest. So, yeah. I'm glad to see it, but staying so long. Still smells really good too. But yeah, she's still here. She, like I said, does have a few signs of going over, like her trumpet here's got some crusty little edges on it, but yeah, happy to see it stay. Nothing going on down here. Everybody just growing. Excuse me again. I think that stuff was trying to settle in my chest. I moved stuff around again up here. The buds are going over on the peaches and herb, which yep, they've been out for a little while. 2 of them are already gone, and those are looking thin. But I did rearrange stuff up here for her to fit back up here. She was on that lower shelf, but I already took the room down there, so yeah, I had to rearrange things to get her up here, which is just fine. My pretty, which hopefully is my Julie Splash here, is making new growths. There's one on this side, and the other side is bigger. I just can't see it right at this moment. Where is that? Oh, it's sticking out. I can't really see it even if I zoom in. It's right there. I will circle it, but yeah, it's got a bigger growth over there on that end, so it's definitely growing and looking good. But yeah, everybody up here is growing, getting big, like Cattleyas do. Alright, down here. Again, everybody growing. Nice growth on everybody. Nice new growth on that Griafs. I have no idea how you would say that. I'm not even going to attempt it. This pretty growl still open. Looking good. I think them last couple buds are not gonna, they're not gonna do anything, but yeah, they're still out looking good. Rebecca Northern is still out looking good. She's really a cute little fluffy lip catasetum. So she's going to be way behind on everybody else in dormancy, but that's okay. The bud back there on Jessie Lee Hawaii is gotten bigger, looking good. I think it might, that one might make it this time. It's already got orange on the tip. You can kind of, you can't really see it in this lighting, but yeah. The growth on the Rex here, looking good. Looking quite nice. Nice little fat growth. Let me zoom back out and go down. I don't think there's anything else up there. Go down to this shelf down here. Everybody's doing okay. Nothing really new to report. There was all over that, like sandy stuff. Everybody's growing good. No buds or anything. There's the growth on for Bessie Eye, which I keep hoping for a bud. It's definitely got a sheath in it, so if I can get you guys to see it, be able to see it. It's not completely formed open yet, but there's a sheath already in it, so that'll be nice to see. And this growth is really popped out and coming along. Yeah, it's hard to get in to see that one there. Maybe you can see it right there. That's the sheath part right there. Nothing else really going on. I guess I must have knocked some bark over, and I think that's probably sand that's on that. Yeah. All the dendrobiums are doing good, looking good. Let's see, we'll go down, down, down. Check out the African violets. Everybody doing good. I did go through and cut off some dead blooms and such, but it looks like I need to do it again. And they got lots of ladybugs on them, but the most of the ladybugs went back outside again. I think we're at 70, gonna be 70 today. So this, of course, is Monday, but this is gonna be filming or gonna be released Saturday. So by Saturday we'll probably be back to cold and snowing or something stupid. This weather's so insane, it really is. I was looking at Rex's roots there. Alright, hang tight and we'll go across the room. Okay, I'm not going to get up on the ladder today, guys, but as you see, all these phals here, these phals will all go across the room, so that will free up a bunch of space there. All of these, that's a phal here on the end, that's Fimbriata. I keep waiting for some buds on it. It's got like a gazillion spikes. This Fimbriata does. Just so many spikes all over that thing. The big bud coming up again on the Lone Star Blonde. She's still got her two out there looking pretty good. They're still hanging around looking alright. The Cycopsis Mendenhall, I had to pull it. I pulled it out on this side of the light, and it has surpassed. It went up behind the light. I'm not sure. Just try zooming in there, see if it'll go past the light there and let you see how far past the light it's went. Isn't that crazy? It's just really went up there. So, yeah. And of course you got the Miltonia Juicy Fruits blooms. Looks so good, so good. Yep, everybody's growing. Come down here, stay zoomed in. Mini Mark got 3 open there and 1 open back there with another one getting ready to come open. Looking good. Yep. She's doing quite well. Quite well. Excuse me. You guys, I so apologize for clearing my throat. I'm so sorry. She, of course, is facing the other way, but the Fake On Ball one bloom come out. Let's see if I can zoom back out just a touch. See if I can get her spun around. She's right with the Zygo microphyllum, so it's kind of hard to see. Maybe scooshed you one way or the other here. Scooshed you over. That might work a little bit for now, but yeah, the one's open, Fake On Ball there. Sorry guys, I think this was really getting ready to settle in my chest, and it was a good thing that I got on antibiotics, because yeah, it was getting ready to go in my chest, and I think that's why it's starting to take my voice. Then beside of it, we have such a small, so hard to film and take pictures of Restrepia. I had an ID for it, and I lost the tag, and I tried to look back at my unboxing video, and I can't seem to find it. But it's such a cutie, but it's so small and so hard to film. But yep, she's potted. I have her potted in small bark. I had it in moss, and of course, you know my uncomfort level with moss. It started dying, and I took it out of moss and then quickly changed it up to small bark, and it's done really great, as you can see in the small bark. So I am pleased with that, and I really wasn't expecting that. It came out And I just one day noticed it came out, and then the next day it was open, and I was like, wow. It really, really bloomed fast. Of course, this beauty is still here. The prayer stands with crossed with a lorry. Such a beauty. This is Diamond Orchids. Just love that one. Love, love, love it. We'll stay zoomed in here and check out the Dendrophylax lindenii. I have watered her already. That you can see that one root hangs down off, and that's the bottom ghost there. And you can see those roots right there. Actually, let me see if I can turn on the light. There we go. Yeah, that's probably a little better. Me and my husband went out and we actually found the hickory bark that these prefer. They prefer mocker nut hickory, but of course this one has been on this cork bark for a while. Right there is a root coming out, and that root right there is still going up and got a good grow tip on it. But yeah, we did find we found the mocker nut hickory, and I cut a bunch of it off. And I told him, I said, I'm going to have to save up my money now and get a flask. And I'm going to do it all over again for you guys. I want to do it on mocker nut because I've read another article where it says that the Dendrophylax lindenii does best on mocker nut hickory. And that's it. I've had people say they've tested it on so many different kinds. And the only kind that it takes to is mocker nut. So, take a look at the Chyloschista, which is not a ghost. It's not a true ghost. It's a leafless. The spikes are getting long, as you can see, long. They're really coming out there looking good. It's got 3 spikes on it. I haven't watered these guys yet, so... This one, I haven't been doing anything different. It gets the same ppms as the rest of my orchids, where the Dendrophylax lindenii gets less. It gets a controlled amount of parts per million. And yeah, this one doesn't. This one gets treated just like the rest of my orchids. So I do nothing different, nothing out of the ordinary of what I would do with my rest of my orchids. So actually I do want to set it down over here though, because so you can see punctata. Focus on it, please. There she is. Cute little punctata. Such a cutie. Long spur. The bud coming up on the Alori cross with Whittiagana. Back there is the Sophronitis Arizona. And beside of it is, you can't see it. Let's see if I can move this guy out of the way. The Duboisia crossed with Scully something. I can't ever remember this one. It's such a pretty Alori cross though. It's a Alori cross with Duboisia. So let's just stop the light, zoom back out, and I do believe that is everything that's going on. Oh well, can't miss the cute little blooms all over the Paluensis, Leptodes Paluensis. Such a cutie. Really bloomed out, looking really good. Let me see, get her out of there. She is starting to go over a little bit. Such a cutie. I really like her. She's really, see how tiny she is compared to my thumbnail? Yeah. Really cute. Really, really cute. Alright, let's zoom out. And of course, the big news down here is this pretty girl is my Akasuta Mammy Volcano Queen. Smells like cotton candy. Oh, I hate it when that light does that. Smells like cotton candy. It is so strong, so fragrant, so yummy smelling. She's such a beautiful, beautiful plant. That was my gift from Brenda at Orchid Delirium. Stop hitting her. That's the biggest news down there. Of course, the blooms opened up on Caliente Fairyland, and the one is goofy looking. Oops, I didn't mean to go in 10. Sorry, guys. The one, the pinker one there, it didn't open all the way. It didn't have enough splits in it. But this one's better. That one had all the splits in it, but this one it didn't form quite right. And then of course that one. But Caliente Fairyland looks very nice. Let's turn the light out again. The growth on Taiwan Gold is there and looking good. And big fat yellow roots. So, and that's pretty much it for that shelf. Go down here, check out everybody growing on the seedling shelf. Lots of new growth, everybody looking good. So that is about it, guys. So of course we gotta look at this beautiful girl to say our goodbyes. So with that said, I appreciate all you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.